Introducing golf's hottest new product, TourFoot. Do you want to play better golf? To use the TourFoot, simply step in, strap it in, get comfortable, and hit golf shots like you normally would. The TourFoot affixes your lead foot, or what we call your tour foot, to the ground in the proper position and teaches you balance and provides instant feedback. You try to spin out, but the TourFoot remains flexible, enabling you to feel what a professional swing feels like. When using the TourFoot, your lead leg stays stable and prevents you from lifting, jerking, spinning, or sliding your foot during your swing. The number one problem facing most amateur golfers is that they don't have balance. They tend to overswing and swing too hard, and because they're off balance, they have to spin and jerk their foot to keep themselves from falling down. The TourFoot fixes these problems. See these golfers? They are all off balance. They are spinning, jerking, pulling, lifting, and generally moving during their swing. This causes the ball to go all over the course. TourFoot will teach you to swing under control and on balance. Now let's watch some tour pros and great golfers. Watch their feet. Specifically, look at their TourFoot or lead foot. See how it doesn't move and they remain quiet and powerful through the swing? Now let's watch John, an 8 handicap, hit some golf shots before using the TourFoot. While John makes solid contact with the ball and has a pretty good swing, he still has a tendency to lift and spin his foot. Now let's watch John hit some shots with the TourFoot and get his feedback. Watch his lower
TourFoot, that it keeps your foot planted, and so when you're swinging, you're planted here, and your body revolves around it.
Exactly.
That's your stability.
And that's why you're hitting it straighter. Now go ahead and take swing. It keeps your balance because you can't swing out of your shoes. Just take a divot. Feel that? Mm-hmm. So right now you're probably feeling a little bit of tightness.
And I can feel the right through my body that I'm right over this hip.
So you're hitting the ball where you're aiming, basically.
It brings me back to center more and keeps me on this instead of being out and swaying and moving all over the place.
Exactly. Now you hit it. Took a couple shots with it on the last hole just to practice, and then when you took it off, keeps you aware of the
movement. Then you're aware of the movement.
Yeah. Now that we've seen the problem and how TourFoot corrects it, and we've compared both high handicap and Tour Pro swings, let's go over the TourFoot in more detail. Before using TourFoot, we suggest that you do a few minutes of stretching. Primarily, you'll want to stretch the lower back, the hamstrings, the hips, and loosen up your knees and ankles to get ready for this new swing. To use the TourFoot, simply put it on the ground, step in, and adjust the straps to fit your shoe. The TourFoot comfortably fits shoe sizes 6 through 13 and works for both right and left-handed golfers. Now, take your stance as normal. However, we suggest you start with a slightly open stance, meaning that your lead foot is pointed more towards the target than the ball. This will allow your muscles and joints time to adjust to your new swing and prevent you from pulling a muscle if you still tend to overswing. Start by hitting half-swing golf shots. Feel the difference in the swing. It may feel weird at first having your foot stuck to the ground, but continue hitting swings until you can get your stance back to neutral. We suggest between 10 and 15 shots for your first use of TourFoot. Now hit shots without TourFoot, but try and keep your lead foot down